What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter airs next, followed by Midday Music on KOFA. It's 10 o'clock.
If you're having a hard time deciding on the perfect way to show your love to your favorite station, just listen to your heart. Whether it's calling for you to give a one-time cash gift or to donate that extra vehicle you no longer need, either way, it's easy and will help Border Radio bring you more hours of your favorite programs. Learn more about the ways to give at borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Veronica Shore.
And on today's program, we are joined first by Gloria DeAnda from Arizona Lighting. Have you been there before?
Oh, my God. It's incredible in there. It's a museum of furniture and lighting.
Yeah, and I've heard you got some furniture there.
Two chairs.
All
I
right.
love them.
Yeah, so we're going to talk to her about that, as well as Nicole Millis from Kiwi's Distinguished Pet Goods. So we're going to see what's so distinguished about them. You have any pets?
I wonder if they will see my chickens.
Yeah, well, let's see if they have anything for chickens, like a cool chain for it. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
You can also view our show on the Border Radio Facebook page and the KAWC YouTube page. And don't forget that you can reach out to us by email at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Veronica Shore.
I was supposed to say my last name. Yeah,
Come on,
because
Johnny.
we got to keep it on brand. I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Veronica Shore.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's the first day for Veronica being a guest host.
Co-host.
Yeah, if you saw her big announcement, it was guest capitalized. Like, I'm just going to be here for a little while. So
Not committing to anything.
No, I appreciate it anyway. The non-committal, I still appreciate it. No, we are here today joined by Gloria DeAnda and her lovely daughter, Giovanni Ford. Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.
And you guys are from Arizona. What's the exact title? Is it just Arizona Lighting something? Because I know it's gone through different names. Or
So it is Arizona Lighting Company of Yuma.
Lighting Company of Yuma. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. And yeah. So that's more difficult as I go. So Arizona Lighting. So Gloria, we were talking off air. You're from here in Yuma, born and raised?
Born and raised here in Yuma. Yep.
Yeah. And then you said the Gila Valley. So were you born and grew up out in the Gila Valley?
What is the Gila Valley?
Gila Valley is pretty much.
I like that. See, there you go. You're doing good already, Veronica.
Thank you.
Yeah. Add some context to the show.
I'm going to say it's pretty much east of, oh my goodness, 3E, maybe even, it wouldn't be Pacific, but it's pretty much the
It's east valley. And north, right?
Yes, east and north, because there's North Gila Valley, and then east would just be Gila Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Like in front of the mountains over there? Like
even
north
closer.
Of
when you go down 95.
Highway 95? Okay.
Yeah,
well, because I think of that one place that used to serve like ham sandwiches or something. Is that like that area?
Yes. Yeah. I think that would be.
The Gila store. It was like,
you know what? We even lived by there.
Oh, you lived by there?
Yeah, by the Gila store.
Yeah.
If it was right off of, I think that may have been 6E maybe or 5E. But growing up, there was trailers in the back. They had a little park, and I even lived there.
Because I think like some of the trailers in that area, that was for the field workers, the people that would come in, the migrants come in, and then they have a place to stay.
Yes.
And then that Gila store became very popular.
Very popular. And my dad worked with the farmers. He usually worked on the tractors and as a mechanic. And that's where I grew up. That's where I played in the canals, in the silos, in the fields that now, oh heavens no. But back then,
as a youngster, you were getting into something, huh?
We were. It was fun. It was fun. Those were the best years.
So the Gila store, what was it? Do you remember what they served that was so popular?
Well, the one that I remember, and then the Gila store was right there where now there's a Circle K there. And back in the day, they had 2 little gas pumps. They had the little store, and I mean, they sold everything. Anything that was going by the workers. Not so much food. You had to go down the road to get. Get food.
Yeah, the one down the road is what I was thinking of.
Oh, the one down the road, and that one. Oh, I remember that one. My mom worked there for the longest time making tortillas. So that's what she would do back there, and if then I may have the stories all. It's been a while.
That's okay. It's all right.
It's been a while.
Nobody's going to fact check you on this show. It's like you can say whatever you want.
Oh yeah. And you go down that one road, and they have some fantastic food.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. See, I'm hungry right now. I didn't eat breakfast, so I want to talk about food.
That's how my dad met my mom. He would go there.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
He would go eat there. They would have the food. He would go there, and I don't have all the details, but I know that that's where he met my mom.
Oh,
He fell in love with the tortillas.
Yeah,
that's what it was. That's all it takes.
She's making the tortillas. Like, here you go.
And you know what? May have been because till the day they were both gone, I mean, it was always tortillas. You know?
Yeah. See?
But ask her who taught her how to make tortillas.
Oh,
Ooh.
my dad taught me how to make tortillas.
Really?
Your dad taught you.
My mom liked doing her thing. Don't interrupt her.
Oh,
Okay.
no. So you
Okay.
could even ask. Okay.
Yeah. And so we, as a daughter, we had a tendency to annoy her a little bit, her daughter. So we got kicked out of the kitchen a lot, which I think it was all in the plan. But yeah, my dad's the one who taught me how to make tortillas.
Okay.
Tortillas.
See, does she make good tortillas, Giovanni?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah.
They're nice and thin.
Did she
Yeah.
teach you now?
A couple
Did she
of
kick you out the
times.
kitchen like Nana? Like, get out
I'd
of here.
rather just eat them.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's yo también. Yo también. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So growing up, you said you had some cool memories. It was definitely a different landscape over there.
Yeah.
Now, did you think you were going to get into lighting when you were
heavens,
young?
no.
What was some of your dreams?
Oh my goodness. I was in 4-H. I did your typical thing. I did the sewing and the cooking. Sewing, loved Mrs. Watkins. She was our teacher.
Where school was that?
That was for 4-H.
Oh,
But,
4-H? Oh, okay.
But we would get bussed in out there to Roosevelt. And then I went to Roosevelt. Then I went to Mary Elizabeth Post. But then we moved to the Crane area over past Avenue C. So we went to Crane down there, and then came back and went to Crane, and then went to Yuma High. But out
Go
there,
Crams.
yeah, right. But growing up out there, it was, easy going for us kids because you played no matter where you stepped at, that was your playground.
Yeah.
It was fun. You could come and go. And a couple of days ago, I just told somebody that when my mother told us we're going to go out to eat, what it was is that she would get us some food, and then we'd get our little trays and go out to a tree in the back that had a little stream. We'd climb the trees, and that was going out to eat.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
And we climbed the tree and watched but then that gave my mom a chance to clean the house and do her thing and get us out of our hair. So it was fantastic
that.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful.
It
Like they
it
definitely,
was.
like you're saying, the way you're bringing it up, it's a very fond memory. It's a core memory of yours.
It is.
To be able to do that, and it's unique, and it's kids. You think. Well, sometimes you got to take them to certain places or whatever. It has to be this way. No, just something as simple as that.
Oh yeah.
It creates these long-lasting memories.
It is. And for me, they're great memories to fall back on because, when you're kids, it's not as easy in today's world, but back then it was like, if our parents kicked us outside, that was okay because there was plenty to do.
Yeah, not these days though. No, yeah, kids don't want to be outside at all. It's horrible.
No, there's no Wi-Fi for their iPads out there.
Right. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, no, but yeah, definitely. So you said sewing, stuff like that. So did you want to go to college? Did you want to do something like that? Did you?
I wanted to become a nurse.
A nurse.
That's
Okay.
what I wanted to become, a nurse, but things didn't quite go that direction because I had my childhood sweetheart. All my friends back then were getting married out of high school. So, of course, I want to get married out of high school. And we did.
Oh, okay.
We did.
So high school sweetheart, when did you guys meet?
Oh, my goodness. No, it sounds a little funny saying it now. I was 14. He was 16.
Yeah.
Went all through high school. And 2 months after graduating, we got married.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, we got married. And then about a few years later, Giovanni came along. And then 2 other kids came along. We've got a total of 3.
Are you the oldest, Giovanni? Oh, okay.
The oldest and probably had the most work on her shoulders too. But yeah, the nursing kind of went back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think about it now, and I'm kind of glad I didn't get into it. I get attached very quickly.
Oh, okay.
I get attached.
It does take a certain temperament to be a nurse and to deal with that, and you could only do so much for people. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But my heart goes out to all those people who are in that industry because that's a calling. That is not something you just jump into because, it sounds like a good idea. Either you're made for that or you're not when it comes to nursing.
So the nursing goes out. Giovanni shows up and says, okay, no, it's not going to happen, Mom. Yeah, I'm Mom. You're not going to be a nurse now. I want attention. That was my daughter doing that to me yesterday. Anytime I looked away, she just, hey. And then I look at her and then she'd just look away. Like every once in a while, she had to make sure that
you were there.
I guess that she had my attention or something.
But
you become a family, right? You start to have a family, things change. So then the lighting business. So I found out off air that before you got there, and it was open in 1985, correct?
Yeah, just about.
Let's give some context first.
Okay.
1985, and who opened it?
So it was opened up by Mark DeAnda and Albert Ramos, and they opened up.
Were they brothers or friends?
Very close friends, practically brothers, but they were very close friends, or are very close friends. And Specialty Electric came in. And then Specialty Lighting came in.
Gotcha.
And
so Specialty Electric came first.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Specialty Lighting came. And I'm not quite sure on the dates on that one, but that came in, and it was something that really, when you're in the electrical, something was needed also. Just as far as lighting, and their wives came in as well to help them out, and Dessa with Mark, and then Martha with Albert, and they took care of things in the showroom. They took care as far as lighting, did what everything that you do, working with contractors and walk-in traffic and everything. But that's where it all started.
So they had an electrical business, and obviously, I told you I was an electrician for some time, and you have to put together these lighting packages. You go in and you sell the lighting, and you want it to look good. You want to be proud of what you're doing. And so they said, okay, I'm going to open up my own lighting place to be able to have this and to serve our community.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, and so the names are the same. So you said it was your husband's brother that opened it.
Correct. And my husband is Raul, and his brother is Mark.
Mark, okay. And so you said I think your husband worked there first?
Yes, he started working there first, and got to know how things were done. My husband had left years of working. He was a meat cutter for years and worked in the grocery business, and had left that and was ready for something new. And he started working there. And then a little while after that, then somebody joined.
Yeah. So Giovanni, now you, so how'd you get roped into this? You said 14. This is back before anybody cared about child labor laws or anything. They're like, Mija, come on, go over here. We need your help.
I started, I started after high school. Well, I was in high school, and I would go in after
when you get out of school.
After each day, so a few hours every day, I'd go in. I'd pack up parts for lighting parts for repairs in the back with my cousin Brianna, and that would be my days until every day after high school.
Yeah. So was it like a learning curve? You had to get used to like what are the parts are, or they already picked them out for you and you're just kind of bagging them?
A big bag of 100, and I'd separate them depending on how they wanted it.
Oh, gotcha.
And seal the bags. That was about it.
So are you working with the electricians as well, or is it just for like home and like repair? Like
it's just it was just to bag them, to have them set up for the retail area.
Did you did you really feel like out of place, or it was just it was the family business?
It was something family that business. They told me to do it. I did it, and that's about it.
That's nice. I want kids like that. You got a good one over here.
Like, oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. That doesn't work with my 14-year-old at all. Like, hey, come over here and do this. Not going to happen.
There's no Wi-Fi, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. And so you're 14. You're doing it after school. It's a part of the family. So you're feeling fulfilled. You're a part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then, did you say you want to stay here? Like, is this something? What did you want to? Did you want to be a nurse like Mom, or?
Actually, during high school, I was looking at being an electrical engineer.
Oh, wow.
And that didn't pan out for reasons. And then after that, I started working at the store. Then I was doing more of the paperwork for the electrical side. I was working with the office on that end. Then a little bit after that, I started working for Foothills Plumbing, which then turned into PhD. And then
they actually just reached out to me to come on the show. Like they sent me a message. So
was it Tawny?
No, it was. I think it's their son,
Sage.
There you go. Yeah, Sage reached out to me.
Yeah, they're a great family.
Yeah, I got to respond to that email after this if Sage is watching. Sorry, I haven't got to that email yet. But
Sage, I'll send you the link.
Yeah. But okay, so you worked at what became PhD.
Worked there for a long while. Then a year before I planned to get married is when I left. So I was about 27. So I worked from 14 to 27.
Wow.
So I still worked at the store, but just after hours. When I was working at PhD, I went back to the store full time. Then after a year being there, I got married, went to Phoenix for a year, came back, and I was still working for the store at that time. They would just ship everything to me, FedEx.
Oh, wow.
I'd ship it all back because it was just all the paperwork, payables, receivables, that kind of stuff, payroll.
The admin stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And so after that, we came back after a year, and then just full time ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to find out how it went from your brother-in-law's place to your place and when that transition happened and what that was like. You know, do you wanted to be an entrepreneur? Do you want to do this? And we're going to find out all those answers after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The 7th annual Tour de Fields bicycle ride will take place in Welton on March 21st with pre-registration and bike bash on the 20th. The event, open to participants of all ages, will feature various ride lengths, all of which wind their way past the scenic agricultural fields of Welton. More information and registration is at tourdefields.org.
I'm Juan Garcia from the KWC Newsroom. The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny and breezy with a high near 70 and gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49. Arizona lawmakers launched their 2026 session today with a lot of money issues on their plate, including what can be done to make housing more affordable. For more details, visit kawc.org/news. Stay tuned as What's Up Yuma continues on 94.7 FM, KOFA Border Radio.
Hey, this is Jay with Mixtape, the radio show all about sharing music from the days of cassette tapes and before the time of online. This week's episode, it's all about love, bringing you some of the greatest love songs, from Patti Smith to The Cure to the B-52s. Join me Thursday night at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio at 94.7 FM or on the KOFA app.
Run by music lovers like yourselves, KOFA Border Radio has what you need. A non-commercial home filled with music heard from all over the world. Tune in at 94.7 FM, 1320 AM on the KOFA app or at borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here speaking with Gloria and Giovanni from Arizona Lighting Co. of Yuma. Did I do it right?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Yay, me. I think I should get a sticker or something for getting it right today.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Giovanni. I needed that. So we kind of left off. We found out that Giovanni worked there first, or your husband did, and then Giovanni. And then how did you come in, Gloria?
I had been working across the street in a grocery store, IGA.
IGA, yeah, okay.
I was working there and worked there for a few years. And the opportunity came up for me to go over and work with them. So I love that. You know, I thought the idea, wow, I get to, work with people and do lighting because it's pretty, it's shiny.
It is.
Yes. It's
we're going to get to that. Yeah.
But I didn't realize that it is work. I found out it is work.
Yeah.
So,
so the opportunity came up. They said, come over here. You're done with IGA. Get over here. And what was your first role?
First role was just pretty much sales, just, talking to people because I didn't realize there's a learning curve in lighting. I just thought you sold a light.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it. So
what was like, do you remember any of that? The learning curve part? Like, what'd you have to learn about the lighting? Like the lumens or like, what are people asking?
Well, back then it was lighting, just the amount of lighting that
The
you
amount of
need
light.
and what it means.
Yeah.
We were in the age of incandescent and then fluorescent, and colors with fluorescent change, but just the lighting.
So did you have to learn all those colors and types of?
And that came later on when
Wow.
it became a little stronger
Okay.
with even LED. It existed in fluorescent, but that was different. But just what it meant when somebody came in, they needed this, they needed that, wanted this bulb, they wanted that bulb. I had to be able, as everybody had to be able to get it, whatever they told you, and then fill the rest in.
Wow.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
people come in and say, I want this. And I go, okay. And then I say, okay.
Then you got to get creative. Is that a part of it?
Not so much creative, but you have to kind of put the knowledge that you've gained from it.
Gotcha.
To
Okay.
understand the language.
Because they're looking at you. You're the expert. They just hand you, I want this. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Well, like, what if they want a little light for like a 1,500 square feet, right? It's
Oh,
not.
It's not, there you go.
You know, that kind of.
Absolutely. And that happens where people say, well, I want this light and I want this in my warehouse is, so many
Square feet.
And I'm going, well, how about 5 of those, not just one?
Yeah.
Whoops, I'm sorry. So it was those kind of things. And I didn't quite do that much back then. It was pretty much sales,
Mhm.
but even the sales portion.
But you still had to know some of it in the sales.
You
People are coming in.
did,
yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
becoming like a designer / light architect.
I would see myself more on the lighting specialist side.
Oh, lighting.
The designer
specialist.
is more on definitely her thing.
Giovanni.
Yeah, mine is more the lighting specialist because
The technical.
the technical, I love the technical.
So what does that mean? Like the technical, like help us and our listeners understand what do you mean by the technical
I'm
part?
staring at the lights
Yeah.
and I'm like, what's technical?
And that's exactly it. I mean, now you mentioned lumens. So in the world of LED, you have lumens, you have Kelvin. Thank you. You have Kelvin, and then
And that's the temperature, right?
that's the temperature. That's the color of the
Color,
light.
right? Because then you got and like if you go get a light bulb today, something like soft white or daylight stuff like that, and those are the different Kelvin, right?
Absolutely. And in our world, there exists 7 colors. So we're
Wow.
able to adapt one a little bit better to your home.
Mm.
And a lot of folks don't realize that even though you may like a light, your home is actually going to tell you what they like or don't like.
Right. So like the color of the paint, right? It's like it might look one way with one light, the certain temperature of that light, the Kelvin. But if you put in another light, it could like, whoa, this really pops now.
This
Yeah,
just
that's-
happened to me. Like
Yeah.
my house is millennial gray and it had white, very fluorescent lights. So it really felt very like washed out and sad in there.
Clinical.
And I had, clinical. So I had to change all the light bulbs to a warm and now it feels like a home.
Mm.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I actually had somebody come in and do that at my house too. They're like, hey, something's off. Like you should change out the light bulbs in here. And then I did that and it did make a difference. So
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is. And it does. And I think overall lighting, we don't realize how it affects us. It affects
Mhm.
us physically and how we see things. Our body, and that's part of the technical side, is our body reacts to depending what color light there is because our bodies do work off of the circadian clock. So the bright colors are wonderful, but so are the yellow colors and everything in its place.
Like right here, the white light works, right?
And it does. You need to be able to see clear. You are working.
Mhm.
So you need the white light to be able to function. And then your brain also tells you, okay, let's be on it. We got to get to
So
work.
how do you work with Giovanni to put the technical and the aesthetically pleasing lights together?
Mhm.
Well, there will be a lot of clients that come in and they know what they want. And I just need to fill in the back, the context to it. And that would be the proper lighting. Make them think about how much light they actually need, how many lumens they need per space, and for what function. Is it just to lay around and relax, or are you going to be reading, or are you going to be working? So all those elements and the quantity will make a difference.
And I'm the opposite, where most of the customers that I see, which are usually the homes that are the custom homes, where they have no idea what they want, and I tell them what they want.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
I
that.
usually
It's
give
like-
them only 1 or 2 options.
Yeah.
Good,
Because
not to overwhelm them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One, I can envision the space when it's done, so I'm able to see it how it should be.
Mhm.
And I give them, a couple options in each area, and I know how much light they'll need just by the figuring them out. And then we get all the lighting options together. And then once it goes in the home, it looks great.
Wow.
So do you get to see it when it goes in the home too? You get to see the final product?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's so rewarding, I bet.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I wish I'd take more pictures of them, though. I always forget that.
Oh,
part.
you do? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Before and after pictures, right? You should have those on social media. Who does your social media? Which one of you? Oh, my goodness.
That's why I don't have enough time to do everything.
Yeah, she'd have to do it all herself.
Jack of all trades right there.
So then, how'd you get into owning this, Gloria?
Well, the opportunity came up. Due to health reasons, they decided that they were going to sell the lighting portion of the business, and my husband and I were looking into owning our own business.
Gotcha.
So that was like a perfect opportunity. We both had enjoyed working in that. I was really starting to latch on to a lot of the different details that I was enjoying, and I thought, I could do this for a while. So that's how it all started.
Gotcha. So then, but it's scary though to own your own business, right?
Absolutely.
It's like, yeah, you could talk about it, but then taking that leap, was it because you're so familiar that you felt comfortable? Like, okay, we know this, we can make this work.
Absolutely. And I think that at that point, the fun side, because I got a chance at the fun side. The other side, well, that one I wasn't so prepared for.
Yeah, gotcha. What's that?
Was there a moment when you realized that the business had become more than just a store, but a part of the community?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And I think that is one of the things that you'd never expect, because you go to work every day, you do. But when you realize that you're able to do a little more than that, oh, man, that's a good
So the first time I ever walked in there, I was just so overwhelmed with how beautiful everything is in there.
Thank you.
It's just, Breakfast at Tiffany's, when she goes up to the window and says everything is calm and at peace. That's really what you feel like going in there, because everything is so beautiful. And you have lighting, now you have furniture, you have a little bit of everything in there.
And we saw that, I saw that it became, when she started bringing in, introducing all the furniture, I realized it was helping clients.
Yeah, it's hard to paint that picture, right, in their head. But then if they could see a table, a chair, some dining stuff, and it's like
setting the scene.
A setting. There you go.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And that was your idea, Giovanni?
That was,
yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Her idea. Her idea to set everything up, because there was lighting, and there was plenty of lighting. But that old saying, you lose the trees for the forest. So in seeing lighting and having nothing behind it to kind of give it a presence. So the more she did that, as she added more florals and greenery and cabinets and colors, and it kind of even took you outside of the box, because now what you originally saw, here's another idea. Here's another color. So it allows you to expand maybe what you originally thought. So that has helped out a lot.
Now you leave with lights, a chair, and a painting, and a flower pot.
Well, you can only sell so many chandeliers, right?
Right.
There's only so many things you can sell for when it comes to lighting. So having all the extra helps the bottom line too. Yeah.
And so how did you source those things, like the tables, chairs?
I used to go, or I still do here and there, but there's two markets. There's the Dallas market and there's the Vegas market, where you can see, it's like pretty much a mall where you see all the vendors, all the manufacturers in one place, and you go shopping.
You go shopping, and you're kind of doing it in your mind, putting these things together.
Yeah,
like, this would look nice with this. I already have one of these. Okay, that would be a perfect complement to that. And then you get to go into the store and then build it.
Exactly. And so most of the time I don't have to actually go to the markets to actually see everything. I know the product from each company and how good they are. So now I just can envision each space, seeing each company's items, like 2 items from this company, 3 items from this company, 1 item from this company, and set up each vignette. And then, then I order it all and
order it online. Yeah.
So then when somebody comes in, do they know right away that they can also purchase some of those items as well?
Oh, yeah. I tell them I'll sell them everything, even the pen
whatever you would. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
when I first walked in, it's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I don't know. Well, let us show you this and this. I'm like, okay, I think I need that, and that.
Oh, did you? It worked on her. He's like, here, do you want this pen too, Veronica? It's like, yes,
sure,
actually, that'd be $30. It's like, I guess, whatever. I'll
really good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So you got it. It's obviously been successful. You said, I think off air, you were saying about 2,000 2001, around there?
Around 2000, 2001.
2000, 2001. And it's like Veronica said, a fixture in the community. It really is. It's people know about it, and it's local. People always say shop local, right? It's like you want to have something local, and it doesn't seem like when you walk in, you're in Yuma anymore. That's how well it's laid out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you kind of get transformed into a different place.
And that's the point. We don't want you to walk in and think of Home Depot or Lowe's, where the only other product you can get from lighting is from there in this town.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to set the scene and make sure you do buy from us.
Yeah, and then that aesthetic, like you said, it plays a big part in that.
It does. Yeah, it does. I think it's important because more than anything, we need a little of escape. When we're decorating our homes, we need a little escape.
Your home is very important.
Oh, absolutely.
Very, very important. The way you keep it, the way you lay everything out, that's supposed to be your sanctuary.
Exactly.
So you get to help people create their sanctuary.
And that's a huge privilege for us because we realize that they've made us part of something very personal because they've allowed us to be able to put things in their home. Their lighting, for example, you put a dimmer on it now, it becomes part of could be a wonderful evening dinner.
Yeah, the ambiance, it sets that tone.
So we know and we understand and we don't take it for granted that we're helping in something that could become very personal. For somebody who's losing their eyesight, they need a particular light. They need us to understand, whether you have macular degenerative eye disease, or do you have cataracts, or do you have glaucoma? We can help you fill in those blanks, but also with being careful. Also with that, not that we diagnose or anything, no. But when you come in and you tell us what's going on and how you can see, we try to make sure that it's a gentle lighting or a good lighting for you without overdoing it.
Awesome. So thank you so much for everything you do for the community on that part. That I wouldn't even have thought of that, that you would be able to do that. But yeah, people's vision start to go, or certain things. It's like maybe the light's too bright, like you can't handle this, or you need to see a little bit better. So let everybody know, if they don't know, where you're located and how to find you on social media.
We're on 4th Avenue between 11th and 12th Street. We have our website, azlightingyuma.com. We're on Instagram, Arizona Lighting Co., and on Facebook also.
Awesome. So, and then I got to give a shout out to all the DeAndas out there. They say, we're talking off air too, like, that business and that business and that. So that's my cousin, that's my uncle. That's why so many DeAndas out there that are entrepreneurs and always doing something. So shout out to all of them, and my homegirl Annabelle from Mama Bella. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And I wish you nothing but the best of success going forward.
Thank you, you as well.
All right. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Nicole Millis. She's going to be talking about her pet store and why it's distinguished and all the holistic cool stuff you could get there. We're going to do that after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
KAWC and Border Radio are supported by 1 in 10, with sites in Yuma offering safe spaces and vital resources for LGBTQ plus youth. Dedicated to enhancing lives, 1 in 10 provides social and service programs promoting self-expression, self-acceptance, and healthy life choices. More at 1in10.org.
I'm Maria Hinojosa. This week on Latino USA, we bring you a story that takes you across the ocean and into a journalist's personal memories.
The story of the Mariel boat lift is the central story of my life. There was a before and an after. I was never the same after that.
That's this week on Latino USA.
Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
For KAWC News, I'm Cisco Stargazer, Education Solutions Reporter. The Crane Elementary School District is holding a school safety forum this Wednesday. Parents and community members are invited to come learn from Jesus Villahermosa of Crisis Reality Training about school safety practices and how to use daily life skills when crisis strikes. Villahermosa's background includes 33 years in law enforcement and 30 years in SWAT specifically. According to his website, Villahermosa is a nationally recognized expert on active lethal threats, and his trainings helped administrators, staff, students, and parents learn to survive them. At this forum, his training focuses on how folks can proactively address issues together. There'll be interactive training and info on awareness centers and opportunities for involvement, too. This training will be held at the Crane Middle School gym on Wednesday, January 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. Please note the event isn't suitable for kids, but free childcare will be available. For KAWC News, I'm Cisco Stargazer.
Ever wanted to be on the radio? Still talking into your hairbrush in the mirror? Border Radio needs you as a volunteer host. Share music, stories, and local conversations that matter. No experience necessary. We'll provide the training. Email info@borderradioaz.org or call 877-838-5292 for more information.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan. Join us on Wood Songs this week. He's the grandson of Woody Guthrie, the nephew of Arlo Guthrie, Cole Quest and his band, the City Pickers, and all the way from Egypt, award-winning Mohammed Abozekri, both artists and a Wood Songs kid on this week's broadcast of the Wood Song Old Time Radio Hour.
Tuesday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
Hey, this is Jay with Mixtape, the radio show all about sharing music from the days of cassette tapes and before the time of online. This week's episode, it's all about love, bringing you some of the greatest love songs, from Patti Smith to The Cure to the B-52s. Join me Thursday night at 7 p.m. on Kofa Border Radio, 94.7 FM, or on the Kofa app.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Nicole Millis from so say the name so I don't get it wrong.
Kiwi's Distinguished Pet Goods.
Kiwi's Distinguished Pet Goods. And I kind of teased a little bit on the promo, like what makes it distinguished about it. But we're going to definitely get to that.
Okay.
We're going to get that point. But we always like to get to know our guests a little bit. When did, because you're not from here, right?
No, not originally.
And I know that because we've known each other for quite some time.
Yeah.
But where are you originally from?
I'm originally from upstate New York. Well, mid-state. So about 2 hours from New York City.
Okay. So what there's a city though, right? That you're from?
Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie, New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's where my mom's from.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Yeah. I don't know. You should know more about
I
me.
know, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How dare you not know that?
I know.
No. So originally from there. And when did you end up in Yuma?
I moved into Yuma. I had just turned 17. So I was a junior in high school, and I was not happy about coming here.
Yeah.
I moved here because my stepdad is from here, and my mom decided to move us all here in the middle of high school.
Well, you already have your social group. You already have your friends.
I had a trajectory. I was going to go to college, and then I moved to Yuma.
No, so let's go. What was this trajectory going to look like?
When I was in New York, I had a pretty scholastic mindset. Everybody I went to high school with was going to go to college. So that was going to be my thing too. And I wasn't the greatest student, but that's what everybody did. So I was going to college. And then life got interrupted.
Did you have dreams to go to New York City?
No, I didn't. I was going to try to be a veterinarian, actually.
So the pet thing has always been...
the pet thing has always been something I wanted to do.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you wanted to go to college to do that. So you knew already.
Yeah, I wanted to be in the animal space somehow, but not knowing that. I just thought that was the only option, was to be a veterinarian.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So what was it about your younger years with the pets? Did you guys always have animals?
Yes. When I was much younger, we always had an animal. My biological dad's side of the family we're huge animal people. Everybody has an animal. When my mom ended up being a single mom for many years, of course, we didn't have as much animals because that's another mouth to feed and another thing to care for. But as older teenagers, she let us have a dog. I've always
What was the dog's name?
Chicky.
Chicky.
She was a ugly, hairy rescue. She actually, we brought her from New York to Yuma. She was, didn't do well in the heat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But so you have animals, you're growing up around them, but obviously single mom. Yeah. Like you said, another mouth to feed.
Another mouth to feed. Yeah. I don't blame her.
Yeah. You got to make those decisions.
Yeah.
You have to make those decisions. But when you were young, like, did you say, I want to be a vet? I want to help these animals? Or is that like, how young were you?
Young. That was one of my first, thoughts to how I wanted the trajectory of my life to go, was to be a veterinarian. I remember telling my mom that since I was very, very small.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So then bummer, you moved to Yuma.
Yeah, I moved to Yuma.
There's no animals here.
I think we have animals, Veronica. I could have swore I saw my cat this morning.
Yeah.
No. But so you get to Yuma, and obviously things change. You got to, what school did you go to?
I went to Yuma High.
Yuma High?
Yes.
All right.
For about a year and a half. And then
Carmen, who's my host tomorrow, she was clapping right now when you said that.
I eventually left Yuma High and homeschooled my senior year and then went here for a year.
Oh, okay. So what'd you come to A-Dub for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought I'd give it a shot and realize I'm not a school person.
Yeah,
okay.
you rolled the dice on it and like, all right. But like the generals, is that what it is?
Generals,
like
generals. I did I did pottery all through high school.
Did some pot. You were saying
did that too.
It's like pottery. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Pottery. All right. No. So you pottery. So you didn't have a direction.
No, I didn't have a direction. Once I moved to Yuma, when you're a teenager in Yuma, there's not much to do. So you get involved in a lot of weird stuff. So my trajectory didn't, go straight after I moved here.
So she actually worked in an after-school program where she was my first spot.
And that's when we just found that out a little bit ago.
Just
right now.
I just connected the dots for her.
Yes.
Nicole's, I have no idea who you are. Like, we used to work together. Like, do you remember? I was your favorite.
I hope I was nice.
I think
was
so.
she nice?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like,
she was shy, I think.
Yeah, I probably was shyer.
And what year was this?
Oh my God.
Do you remember?
2004.
Early 2000, before I was married, so early 2000s.
2003, 2000.
2002, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like
And then what did you do there?
I was I worked as a paraprofessional during the day at Harvest Prep, and then after school, I ran their after school program for many years.
So then it was teaching. I was going.
No, go ahead.
I just oversaw some chaotic children.
Okay, yeah.
And it was chaotic.
It was chaotic, and a couple of these guys helped me out. And
Gotcha.
I don't know what I was doing there, but I was there.
You were just there again.
I was there getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And we would just say, Nicole, there's a problem over here.
We would just put on The Little Mermaid and call it good.
Yeah.
It's like, hell, the kids are getting into it.
Yeah.
But so how, you don't even remember, like, did you want to go into that with like
education?
Or?
No.
Okay.
It was a job.
It was just a job. Yeah.
When it was a fun, downtown, I don't even know what the
at
building.
the movie theater.
At the movie theater?
At the Main Street Theater. That's where we were. Yeah.
That's where it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it
okay.
was before Harvest Prep got their building over on in your neighborhood.
Yeah, in Okietown.
In Okietown, yeah.
But where Rebel and Rove is.
Yeah.
We used to be there too.
Yeah.
Like, and then we would have to create activities for the children outside on the sidewalk, but make sure that they didn't run into the street.
Yeah, were you good at that, Veronica? Any close calls or anything?
Sometimes.
You're like, get out.
I'm like, you get over here.
Yeah. But okay, so you're doing that. What did you do after that?
After that, I moved to Portland, Oregon for a while. about 6 months, and then I came back to Yuma.
That's it. That's all you could stand.
That's
or
all
what?
I could stand because it was cloudy as hell, and
Definitely.
depression is real.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
We just talked about lighting.
Lighting.
There you go. That's a connection.
You talk about
Portland has no lighting.
No, it was miserable and cold, and I was like, I'm running out of money. I'm going back home.
Yeah, I had a friend that lived there for a while, and he's like, it was so hard to just get up out of bed and go to work because you just get used to it. It's like another cloudy day, and cloudy days, everybody wants to sleep in their jammies.
Yeah.
And,
every day is cloudy.
Every day. So
not for me.
No, not going to happen. So, did you like anything about it?
Yes, the people are great. It's a really cool city, wild city, but really cool. Lots to do. I was young, so you did stuff when you were young, and it was really cool city. I would love to visit again. Oh, actually, I was there a couple months ago, but it's really cool there.
Yeah, just to visit, though.
Just to visit,
right?
yeah.
Just visit, get some of the clouds, and then
that's not
come back to the sunshine.
Yeah,
especially coming from Yuma, that's a big stark
big
difference.
change.
A big difference. You're used to sun almost all the time. And you're not getting it. So did you move back, and when did you end up getting married?
I ended up getting married in 2007. I actually, when I moved back, I went to work at Amerischools Academy as a paraprofessional again. I worked for them for a while. I don't know why I was in education when it's not what I wanted to do.
You got
but it was
money.
a job. It was a great, and so I
love the children.
Me and my husband, he was the 6th grade teacher there, so we became really close friends there.
That's why you actually went back.
That's why I actually,
Fate
brought me there. Yeah.
So you guys were working together and developed a relationship.
Yeah, we were really good friends. Yeah.
Gotcha. And I just want to give a shout out to him. He teaches piano, right?
Yes, he does.
He's still doing it?
He's still doing it. He teaches all virtually. He teaches close to 70 kids all over the nation and all over the world, actually.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. I had a coffee with him one time, and he told me he had to develop a way to be able to teach online, right?
Wow.
Like a certain whole process.
His system is all self-developed.
Yeah, he created this whole system to be able to do it, and he's turning out these kids that I think he even does some adults or something.
Yeah, he does a lot of
adults. Yeah, and he's turning out these people, and it's like, this is working. Like, how you doing it? Because it was hard for me to fathom. Like,
and that's the way we're going, right? The innovative. You have to be innovative to reach multiple audiences. You don't just teach in your community now or sell in your community.
Grow really.
It goes, above that.
Yeah,
with social media.
Yeah, so it's very cool. So shout out to him, a really cool guy, and glad he's still doing it. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to find out how you ended up at Rebel and Rove, how you let the kids go. Like, enough of these kids. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. But you seemed to find a home when you were at Rebel and Rove.
Yes, I did.
Okay, we're going to get to that right after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norek. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
This evening at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny and breezy with the high near 70 and gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49. Partly sunny in Flagstaff, then gradually becoming sunny with the high near 45 and gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Clear tonight with a low around 20. Partly sunny in Kingman with the high near 61. Clear tonight with a low around 39. And in Prescott, mostly sunny with the high near 57 and gusts as high as 16 miles per hour. Clear tonight with a low around 28.
Blood services provider Vitalant is hosting blood drives at Yuma locations on an ongoing basis. Daily personal emergencies and ongoing medical needs of thousands of patients require a constant and ready blood supply. Donations of all blood types, especially O, are needed. Locations, dates, and appointments at donors.vitalant.org.
I'm Dave Rigg, General Manager for KAWC and KOFA Border Radio. We are looking for music lovers who can help us create this music mix and present it on the radio. If you'd like to volunteer, send me an email to music@borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here with Nicole Millis, owner and creator of Kiwi's Distinguished Pet Goods. And so I wanted to get to the point where Rebel and Rove, because where you're at now, you're not too far from there.
No.
You're right up the street. So how'd you land Rebel and Rove?
I found them when I was shopping. I was just walking around. Downtown has always been one of my favorite places.
You like it. You vibe with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Even before it was developed the way it is, I've loved downtown. So I've always tried to go down there and support as many businesses as possible. I was shopping and I became kind of a regular in their store. And one day, one of the girls, Ashley Hoyt, she told me they were hiring. And I said, can I put an application?
Wow, yeah.
I got an interview with Serena, the owner, and ended up working for her for 4 years.
Geez. So real quick, does Ashley still work there?
Ashley does not. Ashley has twins.
Well, I know. So, and the reason why I asked is because I forgot that she used to work there.
Yeah.
And last time I was there, she was there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
you need to go
maybe
back.
she just was shopping.
She was
there.
shopping, yeah. no,
Okay,
she-
like I was like,
she's been gone for a while.
that's what I thought, because we've had her on. She's a mortician.
She is,
We
yeah.
had her on our Halloween show.
Oh, she's the
We,
best.
yeah, we talked about cutting up bodies or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something
Yeah,
fun.
it was fun
Yeah.
Halloween. Yeah. Yeah, working around the dead. And no. But anyway, we're not going to talk about dead people today.
Okay.
We're talking about pets. But so yeah, Rebel Rove.
Yes.
You're there. You're downtown. You like the vibe.
Yeah.
What was it like working there?
It was amazing. Serena is an amazing business owner. She actually taught me a lot. I owe a lot to her as far as her mentorship in owning a business. I got, as a small business employee, I got to see how a business is run, which I had no idea, the ins and outs, and, just the weight of owning a small business. She really let me in on how you order. She took me to some shows, to buy clothing buying shows. I just got to learn every part of that business. And Rebel and Rove is really like a family. You really get close to everybody you work with. Everybody that
Even as a client.
even as an employee, everybody that I worked with when I was there, we're still close friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still am in contact with everybody there. I mean, Serena's my neighbor now. So, I mean, she really, it was a great place to work. I have nothing but good to say.
So then how did you get close to where you're finding out the ins and outs of owning a business? Were you in a manager's position or?
No, absolutely
okay.
not.
Yeah.
When you work at a small business, you kind of get to do everything.
Just because it's
Yeah,
small
yeah,
and then you wear
yeah.
so many hats.
Yeah, you get to do almost everything. So she showed me how she orders things, the wholesale websites.
She would just like, here, Nicole, come over
she'd
here.
like show
check
me,
this out.
or ask my opinion. What do you think about these
Oh,
clothes? Which was really
gotcha.
cool. Like I got to
yeah.
see how things work.
Yeah. And then were you able to influence, because you have a unique style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So were you able to influence some of the purchases?
I would like to say that I did.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know. You'd have to ask her.
Well,
but
did she ever say yes?
yeah, she did.
Okay, well, there we
would
go.
buy
You
things
did.
that I would suggest, and then she would say, "No, Yuma can't handle that."
Oh, it's like.
But yeah,
I
would
want to know what that is. The one thing you picked that Yuma can't handle. That's,
I tend to like a lot of quirky, bright patterns.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
they're not ready for it yet.
they're not ready.
Yeah,
I guess
no, it'll come.
She was right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're there. You're learning the ins and outs. She's great mentor
Great
towards
mentor,
you.
yeah.
And she's telling you, okay, should I buy this? And you're like, no, get this one over here. That's actually like, Nicole, what are you doing?
That's way out there.
Not going to do it. But you said you were there 4 years?
Mhm, yeah.
4 years. So then 4 years into it, what made you say, like, I'm ready? I think I've learned enough to go my own way.
That was never my goal and my dream. I started working retail just because it would look like a fun job. And I needed a change. Honestly, I had a 40-year-old midlife crisis when I turned 40. I kind of looked around and was like, okay, what am I doing with my life? While I was at Rebel and Rove, we always had customers asked if there was a specialty pet goods store in Yuma, like a small boutique style or independent retailer pet goods store. Serena started carrying a little bit of pet items while I was working there because we had people ask for them so often. And I would think about it every time somebody would ask. I'd be like, man, that would be awesome if we had that. So that kind of planted the seed in my brain.
Gotcha. So then just a need. A need was
yes,
presented.
Yeah.
And you have the history of loving animals. So it's like, okay, wait a minute. So that seed's there. Like, how did it get watered?
I first brought it up to my husband, and he said he's very supportive. We're both entrepreneur-minded, independent people. He thought it was a great idea. My first goal, I never thought about having a brick and mortar, even though it was something I wanted. But I started online. I started a website and an Instagram store, and doing markets locally. So we did markets, Instagram, and a website for about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Okay.
And you saw a great need.
Yes, we had
brick and mortar.
Huge response to our markets, especially when you would touch things and pop-ups. I did a lot of pop-ups.
They need a tactile. There's
Huge,
like, okay, yeah. Doggy will love this.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing that, and then but brick and mortar, that's also scary.
Scary.
That's like the next step, because now you got to pay rent. Then you maybe, if you can't be there, have employees and stuff. That's the next level. So what was that conversation like?
When I talked to Serena about the store, I was kind of scared to just, bring it up with her as a business owner, but she was thrilled to help me. I gave her my idea. I told her what I was looking for, and I told her I would love to be downtown. If you hear anything, if you see anything, please let me know. So about a year after I presented the idea to her, the 261 shops opened up. They're owned by Tom Rush's company, his partnership. They opened up. We went to go look at them.
You looked at it. You said, this is the spot.
I looked at it and I freaked out. And I said,
that's cool.
And I said, I want the tiniest spot, which was probably 300, 400 square feet.
But you don't have the tiniest spot.
No, Serena kind of helped me look at them, and she said, do you really want the smallest spot? If you are I was the first business in that location.
Gotcha.
She said, you have the pick of of the building. And she kind of helped me, I guess, when you're walking into a building, people naturally turn right.
Yeah.
So that was the first spot in the building. And the rent is really reasonable, but it still scared me. And she said, look, I guarantee you're going to make money, and you're going to do well, and you're going to have no problem paying rent. And she was
People
not wrong.
here love their pets.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was not wrong about it.
Yeah.
So you're there, you're opened up. So then the holistic side of it, the going out and making sure that you have the right stuff. Like, how did that come to be?
When I first opened Kiwis, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have any what's called consumables, things that are used over and over again. So food, treats, chews. I had no consumables. I only had, clothes, harnesses, toys. That doesn't work long term, in my personal opinion. I met a couple of girls along the way. One of the girls I met locally, she used to do dog biscuits, C&G dog biscuits. I met her. She was my first treat person. So I carried C&G dog biscuits. The first time we started selling them, they would just fly off the shelves. And I realized, people this is a thing. Like, it's cheaper than a harness. It's cheaper than a toy.
You can move it faster.
Yeah, it's an $8 bag of treats. And then people come back. So when I met her, she was kind of she had a kind of more holistic mentality to her pets. She has 3 dogs, and she fed them well. She made their own treats. So it kind of opened my brain up to the holistic side of pet care and pet health.
Yeah. So we're going to be running out of time here in a minute. I wish I had much longer with you.
Yeah.
But so what could people expect when they walk in to get there?
They can expect, I'm really big on pet nutrition. I'm in the middle of getting my pet nutrition certification. So we carry a wide range of chews and dog food, raw and gently cooked dog food, as well as treats.
Because there is a difference.
There's a huge difference. They've been well curated, well sourced. I know exactly where all ingredients come from, as well as really fun toys and stuff. Just a great experience. And if you need pet nutrition information, I'm all about it.
Okay, so then you said there's clothes for the animals.
Yeah.
So you got to put, maybe she's not getting it at Rebel and Row, but you could go over and get your doggy styled out in Nicole style.
Nicole style, I love that. Yeah. The bold patterns work there.
Yeah, and so where are you located, and how do people find out more about what you do?
I'm at 261 South Main Street. We're right in between the wine cellar and the Pint House. There's 11 shops in there, actually. Really awesome independent Yuma-owned shops. You'll love everything in there. You can also find me on Instagram at Kiwi's Pet Goods, Kiwi's Distinguished Pet Goods. I have an orange logo, or I have a website.
Very cool. So, and you're downtown, the place that you love.
Yes.
You're able to do that. So, yeah, that's always fun. We're going to get downtown here pretty soon. And
I love downtown.
You just go walk right there, get lunch over here, go over, get a beer. It's very cool. So, congrats on all of your success with everything and taking a risk on yourself and making it happen.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And with that, it's time for the legal stuff. Are you ready to do this, Veronica?
I'll follow your lead.
All right, cool. All right. What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, and Dave Reek.
You can find out more about KOFA at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. Stay tuned for KOFA's Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we are going to have Nicole Roeder. She is a gym enthusiast. She has her own gym, as well as Martha Huser, I think. She's from the San Luis Rotary.
You can listen to the podcast version of our program and check out past episodes anytime at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio.
All right. So that was your first day. How'd you feel? You're all right?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be back Wednesday.
And she's like, and after that, I don't know. But thank you so much for being with us, Nicole, too. Yeah, it's really cool. I hope people check that out. And yeah, you got the front building, right? You're right there to the right.
Sorry.
No, you're cool.
Yes, we're right there to the right.
Yeah, so very cool. And with that, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Broadcasting from Yuma campus of Arizona Western College for more than 55 years, this is Border Radio, 94.7 FM, KOFA Yuma. We also broadcast at 1320 AM in Yuma at kawc.org and on the KOFA app.
The Yuma County Library District announces an all-ages reading challenge running through the month of January. Participants commit to read 20 minutes per day, with all reading, even audiobooks, counting towards progress. The challenge can be completed digitally or by submitting a written reading log. Information on participation, earning badges, and winning prizes is at yumalibrary.org.
BBC News, I'm John Shea. Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has